Okay, it's ranked, and we're in the Z46 doing silver sprints. And I haven't had this ship long, about a week, and I haven't played that many games in her. I've had 2 or 3 here and there. She's kind of a jack of all trades, master of none. And by master of none, I mean that in a true sense of the word. We can smoke and hydro to 5 kilometers, which is nice. Okay. We can boost our engine speed by 8%, so I'm going to be doing, let me see, about 42 knots, I think. Let's see. 41.5, 0.6, 7.8. Yeah, 42. Just over 42 knots with the booster on. And the boost lasts for just over 2 minutes if you buy the boost enhancer for coal. But more of that at the end of the video. I will give you a full build and breakdown. Now you can see the only ship coming with me right now is the Iowa. And this is a bit of a problemo. I'm not going into with a single Iowa protecting me. We're not going to do that. The whole team has gone to B practically, except for myself, and we have no idea how strong the enemy team is yet. So instead, I'm going to head down the 4 line and see if I can spot the ships for our team, so we've got a better idea of where the enemy fleet is. I'm not too sure why they're doing a conga line all the way down to B, but that's what they're doing. You ever have matches like these where your team decides to all go to the same cap, and it's the easy cap, not the hard cap? Okay, there's the Georgia. I'm sure we're going to spot a few more ships if we stay on this course, so I'm just going to carry on down. Yep, there's a Sejong. That light cruiser won't be happy that I've got him lit. We've got a Jean Bart at sea, a Fördergrosser with the Sejong. So we can already see straight away that they've got 3 ships going towards A. And no doubt the Yugumo, I would imagine the Yugumo, being a sensible chap, has probably gone away with the full confidence of the fact that he's got 3 of his teammates with him. I'm glad the Iowa's noticed the situation he's in and is turning to do defensive work, because, sorry Iowa, but all you're going to be able to do this map is defend and move away and inflict as much damage as you can from distance. You don't want to get close to these guys. We're going to send some torps. Looking good for the Fördergrosser at the moment, but of course the Fördergrosser has hydro, so if he's got his hydro on, he'll see those at a distance of around 6 kilometers, probably. It should give him plenty of time to react. Yeah, he's starting to move away. He's seen them. I've only got 10 kilometers on those torpedoes, and they only do about 14,500 damage. More on that later, I think. I'll give you a full build after this, assuming my nerves hold. What are they doing? You want to see a team that hasn't a clue what to do next? Look at all our ships at B. They're just basically just, I don't know, grouping up and floating around B, plucking up the courage to push the Shimanto and the Jean Bart, I guess. I'm going to have to go back because those ships are going dark behind the island, so I'm going to head back towards A with a chance, chance to light the enemy fleet, and at the same time I might get a chance to ambush a Yugumo, although there he is. We'll see. We'll see. He has got a Sejong with him, and a Georgia and a Fördergrosser. So, and you can see our Iowa's already taken a bit of a pasting. Now, if I'd been in the Iowa and I'd seen what our destroyer did and what the rest of the team did, I would probably have broken off and headed towards B with a view to defending it while the team pushes south to C. That would be tactically advisable. As it is, our team are still plucking up the courage to push into the Jean Bart and the Shimanto. I haven't a clue what's between these two islands right now. Don't have RPF. I've got a 10-point captain in this ship at the moment. It's early days. I'm not one of these guys that has the capacity or the income to run around with 21-point captains in all my ships. I am an independent content creator rather than working for Wargaming, so I don't get all the frills and bells and whistles that those boys get. But I'm going to keep an eye on this guy, the Federgrosser, and head down towards the Jean Bart. No sign of a Yugumo. My suspicion is that he's gone north chasing the Iowa. Well, we'll see. We'll see. If he'd gone mid, I would have probably seen him by now. I'm just loving what our team are doing. The Marlborough is coming across, the Harbin is coming across, the Neptune is going backwards into his smoke, the Rupert is heading south. I assume the Neptune smoked up and started firing at the Jean Bart. Yeah, those were like Neptune rounds. Okay. See if we can assist with this. Bearing in mind there is a Shimanto nearby, so I'm going to just put the Hydro on. Don't want to get caught in my smoke by a light cruiser. Now, of course, they have 2 caps and should win in about 5 minutes if we don't change the situation. Torps look good. He's trying to heal through that. The AP on this ship is actually quite strong. 19 pens, 2 over pens, not bad at all. Now those are Shimanto torps. There's a Federgrosser still moving across. Rupert's taken out the Jean Bart. And we are 1 ship ahead. Okay, I'm going to now fire on the Federgrosser while I've still got the smoke. And there's a Shimanto. This is awkward. This is very awkward. Still got 24 seconds left on my Hydro, so hopefully the enemy team will kill him before he kills me. That's the theory, anyway. Send some torps his way. I'm about to hit an island, so we're going to chuck her in reverse. Gone dark. Rupert took out the Shimanto. And just about make the turn. Just about. Alright. Okay, so our Rupert is now capping C. Still no sign of the Yugumo, so I reckon he's gone north chasing the Iowa. The Marlborough is up there defending the cap. So that's useful. I'm sure the Iowa and the Marlborough between them can handle a Yugumo, right? Okay, those torpedoes look good for the Sejong, who's currently sat in his smoke. He's in for a nasty shock. Yeah, there we go. 2 hits and a flood. And he's flooding nicely. Okay, he's repaired that. Alright, fine. Okay, this is something I like about the Z46 is the flexibility tactically. I've got torpedoes, I've got reasonable guns, I can smoke, and I can Hydro. That lot all together makes for some powerful gaming. The only issue being that really you want to build for guns, and I've got a 10-point cap, so we're not there just. It's going to be playing a few more of these. Okay. I'm just going to smoke the Harbin. Because I think he's broadside to a Federgrosser and a Sejong. I don't think he's going to want that. So we're just going to drop this smoke for him.
Smoke screen set. Engine boost deactivated.
But keep him alive for as long as possible. George is still at A. Marlborough's heading to intercept the Georgia. Coming under fire from the Vertigrossa. Those torps don't look good. I guess he popped another hydro, so he saw it coming. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, we should be able to get behind this island. The HE on the Z46 isn't particularly strong, but the fire chance is around 7%, so that's not terrible. We get a fire on the Vertigrossa. The AP really shines on this ship, so if you get opportunities to use the AP, I suggest you do. Yeah, he's burning nicely. And down he goes. Neptune got him. Okay. Good. Now something's capping B. I'm going to assume that's the Yagumo. Can't see that it's the Georgia, that's for sure, because the Iowa's too close. So that's going to be the Yagumo. He did go north. Okay. Points-wise, it's very close. They may only have 3 ships left, but they could get a clutch win here because our team has really messed up the start of this match. If I'd had a couple more ships with me, 2 ships say, I would have pushed A. But just having 1 ship with me didn't fill me with confidence. It turned out they had 3 ships plus a destroyer, 4 ships at A. So I think we would have lost that one, and I would have had to go dark, and they would have captured A anyway. So I think I was more useful to the team in the middle. But now they have all the caps. Team Red has every single cap. And they win in less than 3 minutes. I was going to say 2 minutes, but with the Harbin on the cap, the clock's jumped back up to 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes. Good grief, this is going to be close. Okay, definitely right to smoke him. He's still in the game, still looking healthy. Right, I'm going to get C, and then I'm going to head up to B. There's the Yagumo. And we now have 1 minute and 50. I'm 48. I can't get to A in this time to win the match. We can't do that. And we are about 160, almost 200 points adrift now. 250 points adrift. 260. Yeah, the Georgia just took out the Marlborough. So, mind you, he's looking low. We might be able to pull this back. It's only 50 seconds to go. 53 seconds. Oh my god. Now I've got to stay dark. Harbin took out the Sejong. Even more reason to keep him in the game. That's good. Now we're up to 1 minute and 29 before we lose. 126. I want to stay dark because I don't want the Yagumo knowing that I've gone north. Last time he saw me, I was down at C. And I think it's very important to keep your position stealthed because, well, I think the only way we're going to win this now is by sinking the Yagumo. We're going to head into B and get it for the team, but there's such a big difference in the points now. Now we've lost a couple of ships that I don't think we can win. All right, well, let's find out. Wow. These guys are actually aging me. I'm getting grayer by the second here. Okay. So the Yagumo isn't here because we're capping. I'm going to assume he's gone north. He's probably... What would I do in his shoes? I'd probably hang around for the Iowa. I suspect he's going to try and torpedo the Iowa. I suspect. I mean... When we get this cap, it's going to be really close as to who wins, isn't it? Let's have a look. Okay, so 5 minutes to go in the match, 5 minutes 15. Okay, those are Yagumo torps. Yeah, he definitely is going for the Iowa. Okay, and if he sinks the Iowa, this is over. Because he's got 916 points on the clock. And 2 minutes to go. We win in 208, he wins in 157. Oh, God. So we need to kill the Yagumo. He has to be sunk. There's no way I can get back to A in the time allowed. And also, I think by abandoning our Iowa, he'll just get sunk by torpedoes eventually, so either way we lose. So I've got to find this Yugumo and take him out of the equation.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
It would be nice if the Iowa stayed still, but then of course he's an easier torpedo target if he does. Maybe if the Iowa headed north, he's definitely the Yugumo's target. So I'm thinking the Yugumo, if I was in the Yugumo, I'd be around here getting ready to launch more torpedoes at the Iowa. The Iowa's finally moving away, which is really good, because that's going to draw the other player out, I hope. I pray. Oh yeah, we're detected. Okay, good. 45 seconds to go.
I need intelligence data. Decepticons requesting fire support.
Okay, let's see if we can get this guy down. He's on full health, unfortunately. So I'm going to smoke up with my hydro, and I'm going to switch to AP. Okay, you can now see me in smoke. Shooting at him. Okay. AP is really good on this ship, isn't it? Whew. The AP is really good. Really, really good. Oh, that was clutch. Ooh, there's no way we would have won a battle unless I'd taken on the Yugumo. I don't see any other way we'd have won that. That was crazy. That was absolutely nuts. Okay, fine. Right. So we got Combat Scout. We got 400,000 credits, 67k damage down. With a 10-point captain in a boat we've hardly ever used, and 2k experience. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. It was a tough match, this one. A very tough match with difficult teams. So well played, guys. Well played. Okay, so we've got 15,950 on the Yugumo. Okay. Sejong with those 2 torpedoes, 23,916 and 85 from Floods. Alright. Vertigrossa, 13,925. Okay, and then 6,000 of that was from fires. Okay, Jean Bart, 11,655. Shimanta, 1,630. 67,000 total, 37,000 from the main battery, 14,000 from explosive, 22,000 from AP, 23,000 from torpedoes, 6k from fires, and 85 from flooding. We're running the 20% modifier, so we weren't exactly going for credits, and we still made 284,000. Okay, I'm grinding for the next ship in the line, hence the 800% flag. And there you have it. Okay, full build and equipment coming up next. Stay tuned. Oh, that was stressful. What a strange game that was. I hope you all enjoyed watching that one as much as I did playing it. And let me tell you, I probably need a stiff drink after that. Okay, let's have a look at the equipment I was running there. Okay, I haven't had the Z46 long. I've been messing around with the Z23 and having some fun in her. The Z46 is a strange boat. It's kind of a jack of all trades and master of none. I think that's the best description for it. So in slot 1, and to that effect, I went with main armaments modification 1. Then to increase the boost time of the engine booster, I went with engine boost modification 1 in slot 2. Aiming system modification 1 in slot 3 to take full advantage of the nice tight dispersion for the AP. Then in slot 4 I went with propulsion modification 1 to boost our acceleration, and then I went with concealment system modification 1 in slot 5 to bring down the concealment so that she's hard to detect. And then finally I ended it with main battery reload time, because the guns are quite good. I wouldn't say they're epic, but they are fairly solid. And that's the thing about this ship. Everything she's got is solid. It's not exceptional. You're not going to find that this is a fantastic torpedo boat. You're not going to find that this is the best gunboat out there for her tier. Far from the point. but she does have decent guns and reasonable torpedoes, so she can get the job done. So let's have a look at that. Her concealment value at 96 gives her 5.9 kilometers detection, which is pretty good at tier 9. Again, not the best, but pretty good. Maximum speed 39.4 knots. She has a turning circle of 670 meters, which is fairly tight, and a rudder shift of 4.5 seconds. Her AA defense is adequate. It's not very exceptional or anything. It's just adequate. She has depth charges, 12 bombs in a charge, which is what you usually see on torpedoes at this tier, and the number of charges are 2, with a 40-second reload time. Now the torpedoes, she gets 2 spreads of 4. Now bear in mind, I haven't gone with a torpedo build here, and yet the reload time is 90 seconds. Because the torpedoes don't really do a lot of damage. They do 14,400 and only have a range of 10 kilometers. However, they do 67 knots, and they have a detectability range of 1.4 kilometers. So they're okay. They're okay. Now the guns, he's got these 128mm 45 SK Z41s. Now what's that give you? It gives you decent AP damage at 3000 maximum. You really do need to use the AP to get a lot of your shell damage. The HE is fairly poor. It's got a fire chance of 7%, and it is useful for catching ships that are at awkward angles to you and setting fires. But the AP is where the ship shines. So any opportunity you get to AP a superstructure or the upper belt of a ship, it's a good idea to use the AP, and it's very effective against light cruisers, depending of course on how close you are to them. Survivability wise, not great. She gets 23,000 hit points, which is again okay. Now if we look at the captain build, you'll smile when you see that I'm only running a 10-point captain. I've not really dug into the German ships that far as of yet. Sure, over the years I've had fun in the Tirpitz, the Scharnhorst, the Mecklenburg, but I haven't really ground out the trees, so I thought it would be nice to start with the destroyer line. I've got a 10-point captain here, and as you can see, I've gone with preventative maintenance, last stand, survivability expert, and concealment expert. Then after that, I would go with adrenaline rush, and then after that, I would probably push the gun range out by 20% because the guns are fairly solid. Okay, so that's 13, that's 17 points there. Then 3 points on main battery and AA specialist to get a bit more DPM on the guns. Brings the reload time down by 5%, very useful. And then finally, I would finish with consumable specialist, just bring down the cooldowns of my smoke, my speed boost, and my hydro. And that would be my 21-point build for the Z46. Talking of hydro, yes, she can smoke hydro, and the hydro range is 5 kilometers. The action time is a little under 2 minutes, and the cooldown time is exactly 2 minutes. And 5 kilometers in smoke is actually quite useful. She's quite a strong ship in ranked from what I've seen so far. I would say that with a 21-point captain, she would be damn right dangerous. Mainly because of the blend of skills you can bring. She's not quite a torpedo boat, but she can fulfill that role. She's not quite a gunboat, but she can fulfill that role. She literally is about the purest hybrid ship I think I've played. And you know what? I like it. I actually enjoy the fact that I can try all my different play styles in one ship. Anyway, that's the Z46. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all very, very much for watching.